Superman is front and center in Warner Bros. Discovery's movie plans. We spoke exclusively with My Adventures with Superman co-producer Josephine Campbell, and we review the Death of Superman 30th Anniversary special. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman highlights video, bringing you up to speed on everything that took place in the world of Superman from November 2nd to November 8th, 2022. Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Before we check out these news stories and more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell so you'll receive a notification each time we post a new video. In movie news, Warner Bros. Discovery CEO David Zaslav has a plan moving forward, a plan that will have Superman front and center in the studio's focus. During an investor call on Thursday, November 3rd, David Zaslav said, "We're going to have a real focus on franchises. We haven't had a Superman movie in 13 years and we haven't had a Harry Potter movie in 15 years. While this is factually incorrect, it's good to hear that he keeps mentioning Superman as a focal character in their plans. In a new interview with USA Today, Henry Cavill spoke about returning to play Superman and what it was like putting the costume back on after so many years. When asked if he missed playing Superman, he said, "Absolutely. Superman is a formative part of my career and my development over the past 11 years. I very much miss giving the audience the Superman which they were calling out for and the Superman which they desired." You can read the full interview at our website. With Henry Cavill returning to play Sherlock Holmes in Enola Holmes 2, Looper asked Henry who would win in a fight between Superman and Sherlock Holmes.
Well, goodness me. First of all, I mean, Superman isn't just brawn. There's so much more to him than that. And second of all, they wouldn't go up against each other. Superman is no villain, and Sherlock only goes after the bad guys. But Sherlock, I suppose it would come down to the Batman-Superman argument, which is if Sherlock had enough prep, could he take out Superman? And I think the age-old answer to that is, in reality, only if Superman allowed it to happen, because he is Superman after all, and he's, if anything, held back by his ethics and morals in that kind of circumstance.
Do you remember back in July when the rumour mill was running hot with speculation that Henry Cavill would be making a surprise appearance in Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con to announce a new Superman movie? Remember how that proved to be false? Well, in a new interview with BBC Radio 1, Henry Cavill talks about that and how hard it was to keep the secret he did know under wraps, while speculation was rife about false rumours.
Wait. There was a lot, because all the rumors were coming out, and obviously I was working and had a lot of people going, "So you're going to Comic-Con?" And I was like, no, I'm not. They're like, but you are, aren't you? And I was like, no, really, I'm not. I'm not. And then obviously having the other secret in the back of my head, and I was like, I'm just going to have to ride this one out and see what happens. Then obviously everyone was so disappointed, and I just thought, okay, patience, it will come.
Director Steven Spielberg reportedly met with Warner Bros. Discovery CEO David Zaslav, fueling rumours that the pair were discussing the next Superman movie. The Hollywood Reporter's Heat Vision newsletter said that Spielberg and Zaslav recently met over lunch, with Christopher Nolan and DC Studios co-CEO Peter Safran also eventually joining the meeting. While it's an interesting thought, Spielberg doing Superman, it has been confirmed that he will be directing a Black Hawk film for Warner Bros., not Superman, as speculated. Warner Bros. Home Entertainment looks set to release 4K Ultra HD versions of Superman 2, Superman 3, and Superman 4: The Quest for Peace early in 2023. Both the theatrical cut and Donner cut will be included in the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray release of Superman 2. While there's been no official announcement from Warner Bros. Home Entertainment yet, Amazon UK does have a listing for the 4K Ultra HD release of Superman 3 listed on their website, indicating an April 3rd, 2023 release date. Our own sources indicate that 2023 is set to be a big year for Superman fans when it comes to releases from Warner Bros. Home Entertainment. We'll keep you posted on any further details as they come to hand. A complete Superman costume worn by Christopher Reeve during the filming of Superman the movie has sold at auction for over $350,000 US during the recent entertainment memorabilia live auction at propstoreauction.com, as was a Supergirl costume worn by Helen Slater during the filming of the 1984 Supergirl movie, which also sold for over $45,000 US. In TV news, I caught up with Josephine Campbell, co-producer for My Adventures with Superman, for an exclusive interview about the upcoming HBO Max Cartoon Network animated series. Josephine told me our North Star was the 1978 Superman the movie, especially the interplay between the incredible Margot Kidder and Christopher Reeve. We loved their chemistry, we loved how smart and feisty Lois was, and loved the heart and altruism of Reeve's Superman Clark Kent. The movie was clever, fun, and modernised Superman in a way that felt organic to the time period, while also respectful of what came before. It truly is one of our favourite pieces of Superman media. And you can read the full interview at our website now. Brad Schwartz, former president at both Pop TV and Audible, has officially been brought on as entertainment president at the CW, who is now owned by Nexstar. Schwartz, a self-professed fanboy of the CW, started in the role on November 7th and has hoped that the CW will continue to be a home for original TV shows like Superman and Lois. Don't forget, Season 3 of Superman and Lois will premiere on the CW in January 2023. With the release of the first few episodes of Season 4 of Titans, you might want to check out the official Titans Season 3 recap video to get caught up on all of the action from the show's most recent season.
Previously on Titans.
Bruce, the city is yours now. We'll save it. Be a better Batman.
I don't mean to get all Lex Luthor on you, but I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you. So I am going with you. And there's really not a thing you can do to stop me.
Sorry, Connor.
You took my power.
Let go!
None of this is what I wanted.
So these are new powers. That blue light.
Then go behind the scenes of Titans Season 4 in this Welcome to Metropolis featurette.
3, 2, 1, action!
We've always had really good sets, but they really were elevated this season.
You walk in, you're like, wow, this is epic in scale.
As you can see, everything looks fantastic.
We get to explore new locations that exist in Metropolis that we otherwise have never seen before.
What I love about this season is how we dive into horror. We have blood, knives, a lot of the horror imagery that we hadn't been able to use before that we used in season 1 with Raven, but we haven't been able to go back to it. And that has been a lot of fun on a technical level and exciting on a storytelling level.
Metropolis is the birthplace of Connor. It's the home of Superman. It's also the home of Lex Luthor. And in contrast to Gotham, it's kind of perceived as, I guess, a lot brighter, more hopeful place to be. It's a city that looks to the future, and there's beautiful parks, and Superman's flying through the sky saving people.
After all that, HBO Max also released a promo trailer for upcoming episodes of Season 4 of Titans.
Great, Trigon. Speak to me. I'm begging you.
You've forsaken me when I need you. I need our son.
Ever since we got to Metropolis, strange things have been happening. Can't you see it? When the blood moon is full, the world will fall to evil.
I did the queen thing. I just want to do my thing. Is that too much to ask?
Don't take this on by yourself.
Watch these videos in full at our website. Spoiler warning, TVLine.com caught up with Titans showrunner Greg Walker to discuss the first 2 episodes of Season 4 of Titans, in which he discusses Lex Luthor's fate, played by Titus Welliver. He said if you wanted more of Titus, you should be really disappointed. I'm disappointed. But we knew we had those constraints and we worked with them. The fact is, DC would only allow the show to use Lex Luthor for a limited run, but Titus Welliver isn't sure that's the last we'll see of his Lex Luthor. Welliver says that Lex's involvement, regardless of his short stint, was to really propel Connor Superboy's story into the forefront of things and give the fans of the show something to really bite into, to have a sense of where that character is going. Smallville cast members Tom Welling, Erica Durance and Laura Vandervoort were special guests at MCM London Comic Con in London, England last weekend, where they were asked about the idea of returning to their roles in a TV special.
I want to know this. At the minute, there's a lot of kind of bringing back old shows, Frasier's coming back, for example, and things like that. Would you be interested in doing a one-off special just to kind of fill in the gaps of the story where we kind of got up to in the Arrowverse, how you lost your powers, did you choose to lose your powers? Would you be tempted to come back and do maybe a one-off special, like all together?
Like our own multiverse?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
It would be fun.
The last time we saw the pair in the roles of Clark Kent and Lois Lane was in December 2019 on the CW's Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover event, in which a powerless Clark was confronted by Jon Cryer's Lex Luthor on the Kent farm in Smallville. It's a big week in the world of Superman comic books because the Superman comic books available this week from November 8 include the Death of Superman 30th Anniversary Special No. 1 one-shot, which is available in a multitude of different variant covers from a range of different artists. Also available is Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths No. 6, which also comes in 5 different variant covers. Multiversity Teen Justice No. 6 is available in 2 different variant covers. Superman Son of Kal-El No. 17 comes in 3 different variant covers. Superman No. 75 Special Edition is also out this week, as is Wonder Woman No. 793, which features Superman in the story. Also available is Absolute Dark Knight's Metal hardcover and Justice League Volume 2 United Order hardcover. Our reviewers have already submitted their reviews of these new comic books, with Michael Bailey reviewing The Death of Superman 30th Anniversary Special No. 1, giving it a solid 5 out of 5, saying this special is interesting because it plays to 2 distinct audiences. One audience is made up of the people that were reading the books at the time of the death and return of Superman, or started reading the Superman books because of some part of that grand saga. The other audience is those that came in years, maybe decades later. Adam DeChannel reviewed Superman Son of Kal-El No. 17, giving it a 5 out of 5 rating, saying if you're a Clark Kent Superman fan, this issue is unmissable. There are some absolutely beautiful scenes and probably some of Tom Taylor's best writing. Multiversity Teen Justice No. 6 was reviewed by Mark Lax, who gave it a 4 out of 5 score, saying this issue was action-packed and the team dynamic was great. The book as a whole has been a really solid read. While Craig Beamer reviewed Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths No. 6, saying this is an action-packed issue and there are some standout moments, and he gave it a 4 out of 5 rating. And you can read all these reviews in full at our website right now. Soar into the holidays with these Superman Christmas ornaments. Get this Hallmark Christopher Reeve Superman musical ornament for $29.99. And how about this Hallmark Superman Dawn of Justice holiday ornament, yours for $24.95. These and other Superman Christmas ornaments are available through the Superman homepage online shopping page at supermanhomepage.com/shop. Before we get into the rest of this week's news, if you're finding this video interesting or entertaining in any way, then please leave a thumbs up and a comment below, and don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. Also, if you'd like to support the Superman homepage, then you can become an official member of our YouTube channel with different levels of perks. All you have to do is click the join button below, or you can become a sponsor through patreon.com/Superman homepage. So in the rest of this week's news, Entertainment Earth are now taking pre-orders for the Superman Prince of Krypton 15-inch statue. The statue reimagines the superhero as a classical Greek sculpture dramatically posed to lead the battle. The regal polyresin statue measures nearly 15 inches tall from the base to the tip of the removable sword and features armor and a helmet. The character's origins are hinted at through the elements of the Fortress of Solitude on the base and armor that is inscribed with Kryptonian lettering that translates to Prince of Krypton. This statue is a limited edition with 2,500 pieces created. Priced at $164.99 US and expected to ship in June 2023, you can pre-order your Superman Prince of Krypton 15-inch statue through our website now. That's all the news there was for a bumper week, the week of November 2nd, November 8th, 2022. I'm Steve Younis. See you next week.